Every time a woman eats an ice cream, the little girl opposite also takes a bite. She thinks it's fun. The little girl is having fun, too. But in the next second she puts down the spoon and shows an evil smile. Wipe off the blood on the watch and walk straight to the girl. She throws her ice cream on the ground. Her name is Bella. She is a top killer. She has to kill more than 10 people every day. She has a bad temper and a strange personality. She is slower than a turtle when she meets an old man. She has to scold him with her bare hands and feet. She doesn't care about the high shelf. She doesn't care about men and women. When she comes home, she doesn't want to be idle. She takes out the cosmetics and wipes her face whiter than the wall. Then she pours the poison out and puts it on the table. She holds a bottle of alcohol and lies on the sofa. She acts like she is committing suicide. When her boss comes to assign her assassination mission, she sees such a scene as soon as she enters the door. Her boss is also shocked. She rushes to check it out. Good guy. Even if she is her boss, she can't rest in peace. Bella has received rewards and assassinations. She begins to investigate the other parties' information. She will get the address and the sample soon. She doesn't say anything else and rides on the motorcycle. This time she doesn't have to be scared. She only relies on the hair with poison on it. The security guard at the door doesn't pay attention. Bella doesn't walk to the edge of the wall. She climbs up along the pipe. When she comes to the house, she finds that there is no one inside. Bella looks out. It turns out that the rich man is having a party with his friends in the backyard. Bella smiles slightly. When she sees the target, it's like seeing an ATM. She walks into the bedroom and opens the closet. She is going to find a decent dress and get into the party. Unexpectedly, the security guard who was patrolling the house comes out. The security guard found that the closet was still open just now. He begins to search inside, but he hasn't seen anyone for a long time. The security guard thinks he is overthinking. Unknowingly, Bella hides in the luggage box. She changes her clothes and gets into the party. She was just about to get close to the rich man and commit suicide, but she finds the rich man bullying her grandson. The grandson runs back to the room angrily. Bella comes up with a safer way to commit suicide. She follows the boy back to the room. She coaxes him to call her grandfather. Tell him that there is a gift for him. Grandfather, there is a gift for you. A gift? Come here. When she sees the rich man, Bella locks the boy in the toilet. As soon as the rich man walks into the room, he is attracted by Bella's beauty. He forgets about himself and his grandson. He looks at Bella and doesn't even look at her. Bella finds an excuse to close the door. While the rich man is studying her conditions, Bella quietly pulls out the hairpin and sticks it directly on his eyes. Then she puts a tube of poison in it. The rich man immediately goes to get the lunchbox. When he finishes the task and returns home, the superior dares to tell Bella bad news. One of the previous assassination targets has survived. Now he is in the hospital for rescue. The man knows Bella's appearance. He must dare to kill her before the police give him a statement. At this time, the police officer Mao Jia has arrived at the hospital. He is ready to interrogate the murderer to the victim. But the doctor told him that the patient was still in a coma. He must wait at the door. While waiting, Mao Jia went to the toilet to clean up the hairpin. Unexpectedly, he ran into Bella, who pretended to be a doctor and sneaked into the hospital. Fortunately, Mao Jia didn't know he was a killer. When he went out, Bella mocked Mao Jia. Put it down. When Mao Jia came out of the toilet, he found that everyone in the ward was killed. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Damn. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Please. The only witness was also cut off his throat. Bella, who solved the problem, went home. She was assigned another assassination task. She had never seen such a killer. She was still a little princess in the last second. In the next second, she turned into a cool killer. And her way of killing people is also different from others. First, let the other person feel a strong sense of oppression. Then she couldn't help attacking herself. Sorry. No. If she has a gun, she just doesn't hit the other person. The man was curious and asked why she killed him. And Bella gave a reasonable explanation. Have absolutely no idea. The last 2 shots sent the man away. In the case of a normal killer, this matter has escaped the scene. But she is different. When she was tired, she took a break on the spot. In the daytime, she just returned to the door. She ran into her boyfriend downstairs to turn over the trash can. Her boyfriend shyly explained, I threw the wrong thing yesterday, so I looked for it. But Bella didn't believe it at all. You can see from the equipment in her hand that she specializes in this line. Bella was too lazy to take care of her boyfriend, so she turned around and left. Because she was busy going to assassinate the next target. But this time she didn't plan to take the gun with her. Because she couldn't take it with her at all. She made a bottle of poisonous perfume, then she disguised herself as a waiter and went to the party. When she came in, she pretended to pour wine for the guests. In fact, she was observing the movement of the target. At this time, she finally waited for the woman to go to the bathroom. Bella followed her all the way. Unexpectedly, she was suddenly called by the butler behind her. The reason is that the waiter can't enter the VIP bathroom. Bella lied that she was going to give the guest a handkerchief. It's hard to say what the butler saw. She found the woman and began to sell the perfume in her hand. And the woman is an investor. She doesn't want to miss a good product. She said she would open the perfume and try it. When she opened it, Bella was scared and backed away for hundreds of meters. She saw the woman spray it on her hand and sniffed it. Bella almost didn't laugh out loud. Soon, the woman felt dizzy. She couldn't breathe. She asked Bella to call an ambulance for help. And Bella enjoyed watching the woman suffer. because this is one of her favorite ways of killing. At this time, the woman realized that she was killed. Until the woman fell down, Bella was still not satisfied. She had to squat down and mock her. When she finished the task and went home, Bella was pressed on the wall angrily by the boss. Because there was a task before. It is to disguise the survivor as a suicide killer. But Bella killed the doctor and the police in the ward. The two haven't finished yet. Bella's boyfriend suddenly came to the door. The scene was very embarrassing. Bella quickly explained that the old man was her brother. Then Bella sent her boyfriend away. And at this time her boyfriend found that there was unused perfume in the garbage bag. She thought it was a waste. So she picked it up and took it away. Soon the two in the room heard a loud noise at the door. When she opened the door, it turned out that her boyfriend was poisoned by her perfume. But Bella didn't feel very sad. Instead, she said she was lucky to die because she doesn't like men very much. Then the boss told Bella, after the incident in January, a police officer named Sister Mao began to investigate you. Bella searched for this person on the internet at night. As a result, she was surprised to find that Sister Mao was the one she ran into in the hospital bathroom. Bella plans to kill Sister Mao behind the boss in the next mission. Unexpectedly, in a small clinic, there is such an exciting service. It's neither surgery nor treatment, but it can make people with this hobby come and feel it even if it's thousands of miles away. Xiaobang is a regular customer of this shop, but he didn't know. Today this doctor is a top killer, and he also has a hobby in smoking. Unknowingly, he was still smiling there. Bella looked at the list. Xiaobang bought an 8-minute egg massage. Everything is ready. Bella picked up the big pliers. Even if the egg is broken, Bella is still not satisfied. She has to squeeze the pressure of the gas bottle to the maximum. She has to poison Xiaobang to death. Finally, she has to turn her head over. She enjoyed watching her die. Soon, the police officer, Sister Mao, and her old partner rushed to the scene. In order to make it convenient for the station to investigate here, both of them moved their luggage here, and Bella was watching them from a distance. At this time, Sister Mao answered the phone. After hanging up, she found that her luggage box was missing. As expected, Bella stole it back. Looking at the dirty and ugly clothes inside, she almost spat out the pancake. But this green scarf looks fine. She lost her luggage. She was forced to come to the store to buy 2 clothes. But after a long time, she always felt something wrong with her clothes. She just thought of calling the waiter, but she saw a belt hanging next to her. She put it on without thinking. I didn't expect to be on the top level all of a sudden. And this is what Bella secretly put for her. She also installed an eavesdropper in it. From the conversation between the two, she learned that Sister Mao was going to take the subway to meet someone. Bella followed her in time. Looking at Sister Mao walking into the car, she smiled slightly and followed the car. Unexpectedly, she was suddenly pulled by her partner. It turned out that the partner saw the scarf on Bella. Just like Sister Mao, he stopped her. Bella lied that she bought it in a black market nearby. After saying that, she hurriedly left. The partner had no evidence and had to follow Bella behind. And Bella also noticed that she was being followed. She took the other party to the bar one by one. When she came to the crowded dance floor, Bella turned around and showed her evil smile. Then she turned to the man and killed him. The partner only realized the situation. But at this time, she couldn't run away. Bella, help! Sister Mao, who received the news, had to come and clean up. Don't. For the partner, Sister Mao cried for 3 days and 3 nights. At the same time, her luggage was also sent back by Bella by express. She opened it and it was full of lots of brand new clothes and a bottle of expensive perfume. But the small note on the side made her shocked. Bella actually fell in love with Sister Mao. And because Bella didn't get her boss's permission and killed a cop without permission, this greatly reduced the superior's trust in him, directly canceling his special treatment of action alone. Then the superior gave him the address of the next mission. He will go to England and his colleagues to assassinate an official. The man who picked him up after the war is the team leader of this mission. However, after getting in the car, Bella saw from the rearview mirror that the person sitting in the passenger seat in front of her was her ex-girlfriend. After the two were surprised, they called each other in the car. The reason was that Bella dumped him at that time. Fortunately, the team leader next to her stopped the two people in time. And now Xiaodi is dating the team leader. At this time, the team leader did not know that Xiaodi and Bella had dated before. Soon the 3 people came to the door of the official's house. In order to be safe, they split up. The team leader went to the back door to guard against the official's escape. Xiaodi and Bella went through the front door. The old mother who opened the door was also shocked when she saw the 2 beautiful women coming to find her son. The 2 quickly explained that we were your son's colleagues. The old mother was relieved. She quickly invited the 2 people into the house to eat and drink. She also called her son back in a hurry. At this time, if she knew that the 2 people were here to kill her son, she would have regretted it for a long time. Then the official returned home and found something wrong. He turned to the other side and ran away. The 3 people immediately got in the car and chased. On the way, Xiaodi dug out her head and carried the M4. The official's car was bumping. During this time, the shell kept hitting Bella's head. Soon, the official's rear window was broken. The team leader shouted to Xiaodi. This made Bella very angry. It also caused a mistake at the intersection during the chase. Then the 3 people turned around to chase. But they found the official's car parked in the middle of the alley. After getting off the car, Bella hurried up and bumped but she was stopped by the team leader. The team leader said that I was the team leader. I said, we could only go up. This made Bella, who had been tolerating all the way, more aggrieved. The team leader went up to check but found that the official was not in the car. He didn't know that the official was hiding in the nearby bush. He also called Sister Ma to come and support. The three people who lost the target didn't know what to do. At this time, Bella just asked, what should I do now? Say something stupid, I'll shoot you. Let you shot straight? Hey, in the head. And this time, the three people's behavior was reversed. At this time, the team leader and Bella aimed at each other. Shouty, as the team leader's girlfriend, pointed the gun at Bella. But it was only when the team leader heard the conversation between the two people that he knew. Shouty had been in a relationship with Bella before. Bella was a little crazy in front of the two guns. She began to explain to Shouty, I had no choice but to dump you. Now you leave the team leader and we are together. The team leader was very angry. He raised his gun and was about to shoot Bella. But Shouty suddenly said, let me come. The team leader slowly put down the gun. Unexpectedly, Shouty pointed at the team leader in the next second. Obviously, she still loves Bella the most. Bella turned around and gave her a big hug and said, let's elope now. You can go wherever you want. Shouty was also looking forward to it. However, when Shouty went to the trunk to put the gun down, Bella showed her evil smile. Again. Oops. She's still the one who doesn't do business. But at this time, the car couldn't be hit at all. The officer who had been hiding in the grass for half an hour came back. He looked at the distance and waited for the right time to run. This scene was just seen by Bella. Bella realized that the target she had just hunted had been hiding in the nearby grass. As a top killer, it was a mistake for the prey to escape in his hand. However, after chasing for a few kilometers on both sides, the officer was picked up by the mouse sister who rushed to support him. They ran away from Bella's pursuit all the way. However, the next second, the mouse sister did something shocking. She actually stopped the car. Because of the previous incident, the mouse sister thought that Bella might really like herself. In order to verify the guess that she risked her life to go to Bella. Sure enough, Bella didn't shoot her. But the next second, Bella pointed the gun at herself. No. However, she just wanted to see what reaction the mouse sister would have. Then Bella kissed the gun. To show her love, she opened a gun at the feet of the mouse sister and quickly disappeared at the scene. And the officer was escorted by the mouse sister to the nearby safe house. He equipped her with more than 10 top bodyguards, but none of these worked. She would be the most miserable man to die later. The night before the mouse sister came home, maybe Bella's behavior touched her during the day. She actually opened the suitcase, put on the branded clothes Bella gave her, drink a cup of vodka, look at all the information of Bella. However, the next second, footsteps were heard outside the house. She just came out to check. It was Bella who came over. She was in a hurry to open the window and call for help, but she couldn't open it at all. She searched for a long time. There was no suitable weapon in the bathroom. The next second, Bella broke in. She actually brushed against Bella with a toilet brush. Bella pushed her directly into the bathtub, and the mouse sister kept screaming. Bella just wanted to have dinner with her for a long time. When she was preparing for dinner, Bella secretly put the knife into her waist. But Bella's eyes behind her saw through her little move. In order to give Bella a sense of security, Bella agreed to put the knife on the table. Then the two of them talked and Bella raised her hand directly. Bella was angry and took up the knife to resist, but Bella quickly subdued her. She grabbed the knife and stuck it in her throat. Then she took her cell phone to ask for the password. At this time, Bella was still in the valley. She didn't know what Bella was going to do, until Bella said thank you to her when she left. Bella realized that Bella was going to use her cell phone to find the address of the officer's safe house. Soon, the officer woke up in the middle of the night and brushed his teeth. He just lifted his head. Last time he let her run away. This time he gave her 8 lives and died here. The officer was so scared that he shivered. Then Bella brought him into the bedroom. As soon as the officer came in, he was not honest. He picked up the stool and attacked Bella. Bella went up directly to save his face and slapped him in the face. When the mouse sister rushed to help, the officer was already lying on the bed and tortured to death. And his little brother was cut off. The next day, Bella had a hot dog at home. He also called his superior to enjoy it together. We don't know if this is a real hot dog. At this time, the superior began to inquire how the colleague who was on the mission with him died. Bella still couldn't hide it from the superior, because Bella's ex-girlfriend, Xiaoti, was not crushed to death by Bella's car that day. But unfortunately, she was locked in prison. Xiaoti knows too much. The superior was worried that she would reveal some things. So the superior sent Bella to prison to kill Xiaoti. As soon as he entered the prison, he slapped the officer. The officer next to him was kicked 3 times. He hit him so hard that he couldn't stand up. In the future, ordinary people will be obedient. But he is different. The more you bully him, the more he wants to do everything he can to ridicule you. Then the officer punished him to go to the bathroom to clean the sewer. Don't look at him so embarrassed now. He is a top killer. Bella was stunned by the skill of cleaning the sewer. The officer next to him was violent. When it was time to let go, he let the officer hit himself. The more violent the officer hit, the happier he was. Everyone was so happy. However, he did this to keep his clothes clean, because the doctor was his informant. Then the doctor gave him a knife and told him where his ex-girlfriend's cell was. When he was eating, he was getting closer and closer to his ex-girlfriend. He took out the knife in his sleeve. Unexpectedly, his ex-girlfriend wanted to play with him at this time. Bella warned him that he couldn't do it now. However, his ex-girlfriend didn't listen. She even threw the knife on the ground.